Welcome to Daily Guidance with me, Wingishnibe Mijakikwe. That's sweetgrass water medicine woman in Ojibwe. Also, Christianna Carr and Chrissy Carr Superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome to you beautiful divine beings right here too. Okay, we'll just do a quick little daily vibes thingy here. Oh, Sacred Sky Tarot, you are so beautiful, and thank you for that comment on my, was that Friday's video? I think it just was. It was just Friday's video. That was my Friday from last week, so it's a little, it's kind of confusing for me right now. I have to get used to this. So, but thank you, Sacred Sky Tarot. That's very beautiful, and I appreciate that, you know, and it really means a lot. It really means a lot to me, so thank you. Look, I get all sappy in my old age here, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, right? What's the point of that? It's already a big mess here, because hey, it's a big mess here. It'll be cleaning up slow and steady as we grow. Right? You can't rush it. Right? I'm not Russian. I'm Canadian. Okay, so like I said, I didn't get all set up here. Because I just decided, okay, fine, I'll do it. Okay, fine. That's kind of how I work. Okay, fine, I'll do it. And then I just do it. I haven't even got all the mics plugged in there, so hopefully that's okay. I've got my baby over here. Okay, let me see. This should work then. I just turned the box. I don't know. I got too much in the way.
Clean myself up. Oh yes, I can. And I can do it really good.
Sometimes. Oh, crikeys. Okay, put that there. Put this over here. Yowzers, stop moving so fast, right? It hurts. It hurts. I move fast in my car, but I'm not a fast car anymore. Right, Chrissy Carr? Get it? Get it? This classic car. Need some good body work, let me tell you. Nice massage, you know. A little tune-up. What? Enough. Right, I'm talking about a registered massage, a healing massage. Jeez, get your minds out the gutter. But I like the way you think. Weirdos. Okay. I'm swinging. Okay, let's go into the daily vibes. Let's see how we're doing this weekend. Let's jump right in there. Daily vibes. Free flowing the Fridays, but it's the Saturday. Free flowing Fridays on a celebration Saturday. What are you celebrating this weekend? You celebrate? Doesn't have to be on a Saturday. I want to send a lot of love right now, so I'm just reminded that it's my Aunt Jenny's celebration of life. So I send all that love and energy to my Carr family and all the family on that side. And all the other ones connected to my Aunt Jenny. That's my daddy's oldest sister. I just wanted to send that out. Sorry, just flashback because I just remember seeing that and went, oh, right? Don't see them that much. The Carr side of the family, huge family too, right? So I don't recognize all the names, and sometimes I'm like, oh, you know, your family's so big. It's really hard to keep track, right? My dad comes from like 13 children. My mom's got 10. There was like 12 on my biological father's side, so there's family I haven't even met. Yeah, and so I just want to send that out to my family that will be gathering down in the Owen Sound area today. Where is she in? Or Port Elgin. Port Elgin? In around that area. So, I'm with you, dear family. Spirit. Woo! Okay. Here we go. Let's get into this then. We'll just do the overalls. Overalls. back in all of our energies. Okay, I just wanted to make sure the deck is upright. Okay, there we go. I'm calling back all of our energies from the east. That's the path of illumination, the place of fire, clarity, the place of man. We call back all of our energies from the south. It's the place of the child, the waters, the emotions. We call back all of our energies from the north. Oh, not in the north yet. I'm just trying to get there because it hurts. We're in the west, okay? One at a time. Calling back all of our energies from the west. That's the physical, the earth, the place of woman, the place of introspection. And then we call back all of our energies. Now call back all of our energies from the north. That's our wisdom mirrors. That's the air, the mental. And we walk this red road from the south in childhood up to adulthood, right? We're generous protectors where we need protectors. We need to be protected because as innocent little babies, we need that protection. And as we grow up into the adulthood, hopefully then we become the generous protectors of our earth, of all children, whether they're ours or not, whether we have children or not. We're all responsible for all the children of this world. That's our future. All of us, no matter what. So laugh at yourself if you think it's any other way, right? Right? None of us is immortal. We're not going to live forever. Well, not in the same way. The energy's always there. It's just transformed, right? It's transformed out of this body into something else. But the energy is infinite. It never disappears, never goes away. Like the blue road of spirit, east to west, always there with us. Source is always there with us. Spirit's always with us, no matter what actions we take. It's there helping us to take those actions. And we could become aware of how Source works through us. And take that action with awareness and full intention. Or we can be blind and just take those actions and think that we're fully in control or that we have control over others. Whatever that is. Control yourself. Control your own actions. You're fully, wholly responsible for your own actions and the way you treat others. Look at that. See? And out of the east gate, go into the west gate. That's the path of illumination and clarity. So in the west is where we exit this life. So the blue road of spirit goes east to west, right? Eagle is also a symbol of spirit. Here we go. Isn't that cool? And so, as we go through the west, exit that western doorway where we leave this earth walk, then it's clear. The illumination becomes clear. We enter in a new life into the east gate. Whew. I hope that makes sense to you. Above, below, and within. There we go. It's okay. I'm okay. Right? The pain. Slow it down. That's why I was just talking to my Shannon baby yesterday. So I gotta work more on my singing. And then, dang. Then my dancing. So much I love the dancing. I took one dance class. My big sister signed me up. I was 10 years old. Taking a jazz. Took a jazz class. So I always thought I wanted to be a ballerina, right? But wasn't as graceful as I thought. Like I was like as graceful as an elephant, maybe. Actually, they are really graceful. Huge, but very graceful. Yeah. And then my big sister had mentioned maybe you'd like jazz. It's a little faster, upbeat. I love jazz. I could do a great star. Oh, and I could kick my leg up pretty high in the back there too. Dance teacher was impressed. I had a cousin that was taking ballet, so I learned from her. Learned from others. Learned from others, right? Couldn't afford to, take a dance class myself or anything like that. So that's just the way I had to do it. Watching figure skating on TV. That's how I broke my leg when I was 3. Because I wanted to be a figure skater. Oh, I could do some stuff on the ice. That was great. I could do a cartwheel. I could grab my skate from behind my back there. I could twirl and skate backwards. And dang, I could play hockey. I was good at hockey. In the net, I was a good goalie. Dad was afraid for me to get chucked around. So he put me in net, right? Where they're shooting the frozen tennis balls at me. And without full equipment, right? Just my No, actually, I didn't even wear snow pants then. I was too cool for snow pants, you know. Lucky if I even did up my jacket, right? But yeah, no equipment. Just it's me and that little thin stick. Not even a goalie stick. Where they're shooting all those frozen tennis balls at me. But I was a good goalie. They didn't get many by me. Ha ha, that's right. It was good. I like to play the sports, not sit at the back and watch them. Unless I'm right there at a game where I can get into that excitement of it. Sitting around watching it on TV. I was never into that except for with my daddy. I loved watching hockey with my daddy or baseball or whatever he was watching. So I just loved connecting with my daddy. You know, working on the cars too. And then the fishing. Remember he said, okay, if you're going to go fishing, you have to bait your own hooks. I have to rip the worms in half, put them on the hooks. Oh yeah, I could do it. No big deal. Still, right? I didn't get to go fishing that much. I really liked it, but still, it's a boys thing. You know, the boys went. Here goes the boys fishing. I got a fish. It was like the biggest one. I think I snagged it, caught it by the tail. It's a great big sucker, but I was so proud. We're like the Nottawasaga, somewhere on the Nottawasaga. And I looked around. I was the only girl around there, right? Not just with my daddy, whatever. But I'm looking around. Nobody was catching any fishes. So I brought that little sucker home and I put it in my Barbie pool. Yeah, I kept that sucker. It was a sucker fish in my Barbie pool. Isn't that cool? Anyways, okay, sorry. Memories. Some good ones. See, there's good ones. It's not all bad, right? Like I say, if I'm talking about stuff that brings me down in my childhood, it's because I'm just acknowledging that. Where because there was so much good stuff too that it felt bad that, you know, but there was things. But lots of happy times too. So I hope you remember that in yours, because no matter how miserable your childhood is, there's got to be something in there that brought you joy. There's got to be a memory in there that's just, whoa, hey, right? Sometimes they'll come up at the most unexpected times. So don't go searching. You can pose that question to yourself and just let it come. Let it come. I used to always try and search for the things, but you know what? Things come to us when we let back. They come to us. Get it? That's the key word. It comes to us, right? We put that request out there. We put that request in here, and it will come to us. It'll be brought to our minds. So, again, overalls for this weekend. There we go. For today. The change. How do you embrace the change, right? It's beautiful. We let go of this little cradle board. We grew up into these adults, right? We walked this red road, and we'll have to transition out of these bodies here and go on to that blue road of spirit, the other side camp, right? Where we drop our robes. There we go. Returning to where we came from. Body returns to earth. Spirit returns to the sky. That's the change. That's what we go through, right? And so we don't need to be aggressive about that. There's some things that take aggressive actions. When a child's sick, sometimes we need to take aggressive actions on some illnesses. But sometimes we need to sit back and not be so aggressive, right? It's knowing ourselves in that time. And if we've lived our lives in an aggressive way, maybe it's time to change that and sit back and be a little calmer, right? Or change that aggressiveness to assertiveness. There is a difference, right? So what is that in you? What is it that you need to change around that aggressiveness? This is what Badger wants to share with you. Have you been surrounded by aggressive people? You need to find that calm. Find a place where you can find that calm within yourself. For me, I know being around so much aggression did kind of change me too. I feel more aggressive sometimes. But that was a part of me in there that I denied. I'd be so passive and permissive almost to a point, right? Where I thought oh yeah, I have strong boundaries, but I didn't. I didn't with everyone, especially the ones that I love. I have very flimsy boundaries when it came to the ones that I loved. Because I want them to love me too, right? As much as I love them. So, it's not how I go though. It doesn't work like that. So I've had to change that, right? And not be aggressive, but assertive. and learn that difference there. Okay? There's times for that aggression, right? When somebody's really trying to push those boundaries, sometimes you need to be aggressive with that and no, you will not cross this boundary or you will not be a part of my life. So sometimes we need to do that. So that's assertiveness too, right? A strong assertiveness. You're putting down your boundaries, right? Or are you being aggressive, going after what you want and not caring about how it affects others? Because that's an aggressiveness. It's causing more hurt, right? We need to change that. Yeah, be aggressive in pursuing what you want, not letting anybody tell you that you cannot have that, but not in the way that you don't care for anybody else, right? That you don't care who you hurt on your way up that ladder. Whatever that is for you. See what that is for you. This one's coming out. That's the man. Whoop. And then I just flipped over the woman. So those two flipped right together. So we'll take those ones. Place of fire. The man energy over here. Passion and spontaneity. Follow it. And that's how we tap in and unlock that potential miracle, which we were just talking about. I just saw that on last Fridays. So here it is again. Open up to that potential miracle. And it'll have to do with your passion and spontaneity. Let that drive you, right? That's how you get touch that spontaneity. You'll get that excitement. And it's not just a like on a whim. There's more to this. When you're following spontaneously in your passion, right? You feel a calling. You feel a calling. And all of a sudden you get a call. And boom, you're gone, right? That's what that's meaning. You have that passion, you're feeling something, you know, you're being drawn to something, and then all of a sudden you have this opportunity for that something, right? Don't think it through. Grab hold of it and go, right? Because sometimes, somebody else was talking about that, we can talk ourselves out of our manifestations, right? So if we start talking ourselves out of it, sometimes we don't want to think too much. Like we went to a Benson and Hedges, and then we were like talking about, oh, we got to go. There's the spontaneity gone. When you get out your list and you start making our itinerary, there goes the spontaneity there. Okay, and then the female side, this is the self-expression. This is the going within, the introspection and looking inside to express yourself. And how do you express yourself? Again, are you doing it aggressively, like this is who I am? Or are you just making a stand and just being you? Because you don't have to prove who you are. You just need to be who you are, right? And we transmute those poisons of what everybody else says we are, because we are not our reputations. We are what we believe of ourselves. So we can transmute those poisons, right? This is what I get on the daily, if you're noticing that behind me. So how do you express yourself? Okay, are you aggressive in that, right? Or do you follow that passion and you're just you, fully, wholly you without apologies, right? And staying you. So, you know, be assertive in being who you are. You are not other people's opinion of you. Okay? You know who you are better than anybody. Okay, so be that to your fullest, wholest abilities. Okay? You express yourself as you are, as you see fit, because you're you. You're with you 24/7. Okay? Don't matter what anybody thinks of you. It's none of your business anyway. It's the truth, right? It's all matters what you think of you, because at the end of the day, you're the one with you. That's the wisdom. Be thankful. Be grateful for this life that you have. Because whether we reincarnate, you only get this one lifetime once. Okay? You're only going to be this version of you one time, and one time only. So do it the best you can. Follow all those passions. Dive down in deep. Transmute those poisons. Express yourself fully, wholly, completely. Go and watch the miracles happen. Watch the miracles happen. As you do that, that's your true power. That's the true power that empowers, not power over anybody else. It's that power within you. And you have it. Everybody does. No exception. No exceptions. No excepciones. No. Because you is exceptional. Right? Can you see all those? Can I bring it this way? I could. There we go. Okay. So there we are. That's a good little reading there. open up to that miracle. Have you seen it yet? Right? Has anybody experienced that miracle yet? Let us know. I would love to hear it. And again, I want to shout out to Sacred Sky because that beautiful comment, that just means so much to me. Right? And I'm so grateful for that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, all you beautiful beings, every single one of you. And that's right. Keep on shining your light through in everything you do because this world needs you. There ain't nobody like you out there. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Biggest heart hugs ever.